I have a 10 years of education gap, but still I was able to crack my US student visa. In this video, I'll be talking about my experience and do's and don'ts, which can help you to understand whether you should add experience or not. And if you are adding some experience, then what you need to make sure. Okay, so let's begin our today's video. So guys, my name is Vikas, and you all know that even though I have a 10 years of education gap, but still I was able to crack my US student visa for 5 years. It's all depend how you present yourself, and I was able to present myself stating that after completing my education, I was a part of an organization. I was getting trained with this organization on a multiple level of skills. And after 1 year of a training, I got an opportunity to work with our first company. And I was working with this organization for 4 years. It's just because there is no career growth in that organization. After 4 years of experience, I moved to a different company and I was a part of that organization for 5 years. So even though I have a 10 years of a gap, I was able to present myself that I have enough experience to grow myself and learn some new skill in abroad. And this is why I'm going to study an IT program in America. So when I was able to present myself and able to tell them that my intention is to come back and join the same organization where I'm working right now, because this job, this present company can help me with a good pay, and at the same time they can give me a better position. So this is my intention. When I'm able to prove myself, I was able to get my US student visa even though I have a 10 years of education gap. So if you have an education gap, this is what you need to do. But before I tell you what you need to do, I want to let you people aware that this is an incident which I came across, and I don't want any of you to get into that situation. So what this guy did is he came to me, he told me, okay, he applied for a Canadian student visa and his visa got refused. When I reviewed, I came to know that what he did is after completing his education, he worked with an organization for 3 months and he left the company. And then he worked with another organization for 7 months. He left the organization. And then he joined in one more company. He worked for 2 years, I believe, 2.5 years. He worked with that company. And what he did is he really didn't had a good relationship with the manager, and he left the organization without serving any notice. So he never came back to that company and never asked for any kind of relieving letter. Instead of that, what he did, he added a CV saying that he worked with his father's business as a manager for 10 years. So when he added all this experience, applied for Canadian student visa, the visa officer reviewed his profile and came back and saying that even though he had a 4 years of a gap, this guy is showing a 10 years of experience, which doesn't make sense to them. And they reviewed and they came back saying that this is a fake experience what this guy has added, and they refused and they put a ban on the passport. So which means he will be not able to go abroad anymore to that country for the next coming 10 years. So I don't want you to get into a situation where you're adding a fake experience. Never do that. You'll be get caught no matter what, maybe today or tomorrow. It can be any situation where you're presenting yourself and you're not able to express yourself. This is what the company is. This is where you worked. This is the kind of jobs you were doing. If you're not able to present yourself, then you will be in trouble. And I don't want you to get a situation where you are getting banned by a country. Never do that in your whole career. Okay, so what you need to do is like search for those organizations which can help you to get some training. Okay, so for example, if you're planning to go abroad and going to learn some new skills or new program or new degree, so what you need to do is, for example, if I'm going to study an animation course in America or Canada or any country, and you will be searching if there is any company which can teach exactly the same course in your homeland, okay, nearby your location. So you do a Google search, you will find the company or institute, you will go talk to them, make them understand, okay, you plan to go study, but I want to have some basic understanding how things goes, how the career is, and you'll go, you will be part of that organization, you will be doing a training, you will be doing an internship, you will talk to them and add your profile. And when you add your profile, make sure you're able to present yourself that you worked with this organization, this company is located in so and so place, and you started your career in this place, and you're coming back, you left the organization in this place. So this is what you need to present yourself. You should know what you're doing. You should be able to present yourself that, okay, you worked with these tools, this is how it works, and able to present yourself it gives a clear indication that, okay, you worked with that organization. So after watching this video till here, there was a guy who came back to me and asked me, bro, tell me one thing. Do US Embassy send an email to the organization to verify whether you were a part of that organization or you were a part of that institute or not? Can you please respond to this question? So the answer is, in my experience, I never came across with a situation where in my visa interview they asked about my payslip or offer letter, relieving letter. They never asked me any kind of documents. It's all about how you're presenting yourself, how confidently you're responding to them. And I never submitted any of the documents where I have to prove myself that I was a part of that organization or a part of a company. I never submitted any of those offer letter, relieving letter. Never. I never did anything like that. And I never came across with a situation where US Embassy is sending out an email to the organization to confirm whether he was a part of that organization or not. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video till here. If you still have questions, I want you to get in touch with me on Instagram. Post your questions. I will be able to respond to your call. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Take care and have a good day.